Hello students, welcome to my channel Knowledge Hub A1. In this video, we're going to learn about elements and atoms. So without wasting any time, let's start this video. So our topic is elements and atoms. So here as you can see, it's carbon which is in its graphite form. It's not pure carbon, it's lead and it is gold. So these are different substances and they tend to have different properties. They became solid, liquid, gas in different temperatures. They they have very different properties. You can write something with this graphite, but you can't write something with this gold. So because they have different properties, this lead is used in bullets, but this gold is not because the properties of this lead is suitable for a bullet. So these have different properties. So our topic is, you would have noticed, our topic is elements and atoms. So what are elements and what are atoms? First of all, we'll study about atoms. So if you kept breaking Assume that you keep breaking this lead into smaller and smaller chunk, you would eventually get a smaller chunk that you won't be able to break anymore. If you somehow break that, you would lose some properties of that lead. So the smallest chunk is called the atom. Smallest chunk is called the atom. And what are elements? The substances which are made up of a single type of atom is called an element. So atoms are unbelievably small. So assume that it's my hair. It's my hair. My hair is nice contrast black. So how many atoms wide is my hair? Not the length, the width. How wide is my hair? So human hairs are mostly made up of carbon. So how many carbon atoms wide is my hair? So I had made it mess. Let me try another hair. So how many carbon atoms wide is my hair? So you would think that I had tell that atoms are unbelievably small. So you could think that there could be 100 atoms. There could be 100 atoms. There could be 1000 atoms. There could be 1 million atoms. No! There are 100 million carbon atoms on the width of this hair, not the length, the width. So you can imagine how small is an atom. It's not the perfect number. It's an average. Not an average, it's an approx. So nextly, atoms are also made up of more fundamental particles. These fundamental particles are protons, which defines the element. But how does it define the element? So assume that it's a carbon atom. Assume that it's a carbon atom. It's a carbon atom. And there are some number of protons in this atom, and that number of protons defines that which type of atom is it. So next it comes neutrons. This neutrons defines the version of this atom. So let's assume that it's a nucleus of the atom. And what is nucleus? Protons plus electrons are the nucleus. So here is the nucleus. In the nucleus there are some protons right over here, and there are some nucleus. So there are different versions of an atom. So assume that I am taking a carbon atom. There are versions of carbon. There are carbon 12, or there are also carbon 14. But carbon 14 is very rare. Carbon 12 is mostly found in nature. So the number of neutrons in the nucleus of an atom defines the element. Defines the version of the atom. If there are 6 neutrons in the nucleus, there are 6 neutrons and 6 protons. So assume that I am taking a carbon atom and there are 6 protons and there are 6 neutrons. If it has 6 neutrons, it would be carbon 12. If it has 8 neutrons, it would be carbon 12. So this is the version. I am writing the version. So the protons plus neutrons, you will write it as the version. Protons plus nucleus also defines the version. So there are 12 things in the nucleus. So that means I have written 6 plus 6 is equal to 12 things in the nucleus. So this is version of carbon is 12. If there are 14 things in the nucleus, this would be carbon 14. Next it comes the electrons. This electrons defines the charge of the atom. The charge of the atom. But how does it define the charge? Let's go to our periodic table. This is the periodic table. This is the periodic table. And you can see this is carbon. This is carbon. And it has 6 protons. So this is the number of protons. This is atomic number. This means that the number of protons. And protons have a positive charge. Protons have a positive charge and electrons have a negative charge. If there are more electrons than protons, then the charge of the atom is negative. If there are less number of electrons, then it means that the charge of the atom is positive. So the electrons defines the charge. So let me show you the periodic table again. This is the periodic table. So the most common, I will tell you some of these elements. So this is carbon, this is nitrogen, this is oxygen, this is fluorine, this Al is aluminium, this, what is the Au? This Au is the gold, and this H is the hydrogen, and this is the carbon, which I was giving you the example. Let me show you the structure of the carbon again. So it has 6 protons, 6 neutrons and 6 electrons. It's 12 carbon 12 version. So I hope you would have understood this. If you don't understood some part of the video, please comment me in the comment box below. So friends, thanks for watching my video. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel.